What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al the Electrician back here with another one. All right. So I just wanted to address today what it's like being black and a supporter of Trump. And my case is very I want to say it speaks to a lot because not only am I a black person, okay, that supports Trump, but I'm black and I've been in the military. I'm black and I'm a regular attendee of church. I'm a church member and I attend regularly. Okay, most Sundays I'm in church. Okay, um, so and also I'm black and I'm from the hood. Okay, I'm from Baltimore. Grew up in a neighborhood called Cherry Hill. Uh, if you're from Baltimore or the Baltimore area, you've heard about Cherry Hill and you heard some things that aren't good at all about Cherry Hill. It has a reputation. Uh, it was even shown on The Wire before. Well, not shown, but talked about. And if you, this is really digging back a long time ago, but if you watch The Wire, you'll see a group of boys in not boys, a group of men in the co-op called the VA Boys. The VA is not Virginia. They're talking about Veronica Avenue, which was a notorious street. So, anyways, I say all that just to let you know that I am from the hood. I'm black through and through, American. There's no, you see brown skin. I'm a descendant of slaves, um, of the Belanta tribe from out of, they used to live in Mali, but they migrated down to Cote d'Ivoire. So I'm black as can be. And, but being a person that's well spoken, being a person that never sold any type of hard drugs, being a person that don't really have an extensive jail record like that. I have been into some things, but never been sentenced for nothing like that. So I say all that to say that just to show you who I am. Okay, this is who I am. I grew up voting Democrat, voted against Trump the last election. I didn't vote for Biden. I think I did a write-in for like Bernie Sanders or something, or either the Green Party candidate. But um, but I didn't vote for Trump last election, and I was dead set against him. But this time I am, and I'm noticing, and I'm getting other stories from people that I see online and stuff like that because I don't really know a lot of black Trump supporters personally. Everybody that I know that's black now, I'm seeing more of a presence online. I do know people. I know a person that is black and supports Trump, but I don't work with him anymore. Okay, and I go to church and I see a lot. Well, the people that do give their political opinions at church will say things like, like some of them think that Trump is like an antichrist. And we'll have people say, well, he's not an antichrist. They don't like him. They did set against him, but he's not an antichrist. But anyways, there has been, I haven't particularly been persecuted, but I've gotten a lot of pushback. I talk politics with my mom, and I don't talk about it much no more because now our political views are totally opposite. Because, like I said, I grew up on that Democrat plantation. I was that guy that thought that Republicans were basically only they didn't. I didn't because you gotta remember, coming from a Democrat mindset, everything is driven by identity politics. So when I saw Republicans and I looked into these speeches and I watched these rallies or these speeches that they had, especially before Trump, when you had guys like Bush and you had those types of Republicans like that, um, and you look into the audience and all you saw was white people, white men with a sprinkle of white women here and there, and white families, and it was just white, white, white. And I looked at that and I was like, that doesn't represent me. When the whole time I should have been looking at it and was like, that perfectly represents me. That perfectly represents me. Yeah, they was all white, but my values, conservative Christian values, marriages between man and woman, Adam and Eve. We don't advocate for sodomites and for sodomy and all of that with all of this weird sexual stuff. They want to call JD Vance weird, but the stuff that comes out of the Democrat policies with uh, Tim Walz wanting little kids to get transgender surgeries to mutilate their genitals and stuff. I mean, it's really sick and disgusting and really vile. Some of the stuff that these Democrats promote and they push, and when I actually started listening to their policies, that's where they messed up. And it's the reason why Kamala is not saying a lot of her policies, because they know that once they reveal their policies, it's going to turn a lot of people off, especially a lot of Christians that are really Bible believing, Bible reading Christians are going to hear this stuff. And just, even if you're not a Christian, just a person that just has logical common sense. Like your daughter has to go and wrestle a freaking man, a freaking bully. Your daughter has to, she might want to be get into athletics and have to compete against other freaking men. Like, this is just, but when you talk, and then here's the thing, here's the caveat. See, I tell these things to people that support Kamala. I tell them that, look, this is what these people want. And you know what they say? They say, all right, you know what? Yeah, Trump is a better choice. Do they say that? No. What they say is, once they find out all these sickening, disgusting things, you know what they say? The church crowd, because I'm a church person. I can't really speak to what the heathen say. The heathen, they just don't want to. They just dismiss it and don't want to hear it. I'm voting for it no matter what. Like, that's what the heathen say. But the people, the God-fearing church people, well, so they say they're God-fearing. They say, God got it. God got it. That to me, that's basically cold talk for. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna vote for Kamala, and whatever happens, it's on God. No, don't put that responsibility. Don't try to flip it on God. Don't flip that. Don't flip. And that's what we have too often. And it goes to relationships. It goes to people who have these kids. These baby mamas have these kids out of wedlock. It all goes to that because they just do stuff willy nilly, off the fly, and then they just say, "Oh, God got it." Oh, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna take. You got two paths. You got a straight and narrow path, right? And then you got the crooked winding path. They don't want to go on that straight and narrow. They want to go on that crooked winding path and just be like, "Well, God got me." Well, He got you all right. He got you, and He gonna hold you accountable by allowing you to suffer under the decisions that you made. You see the economy. You see the stock market crashing in free fall. You see that, like, I'm unemployed right now. Under Trump, not so much so. I do construction, so I'm seeing a lot more unemployment, a lot less construction going on. Because why? Because businesses don't want to spend money, and they're uncertain. They don't really know right now who's going to be winning the election. Like, at the time when Trump was winning, they were talking about shifting me to different job sites and all that. But now it seems like Kamala pulled a little closer, so they don't know. So they're a little bit skeptical about funding new projects and building new things and stuff like that. It's just different when you got Democrats in there as opposed to Republicans, who it seems like every time the Republicans in there and they want to say, "Oh, Trump don't care nothing about you. You black and all that. Those benefits that he giving ain't gonna go to you and all that." What are you talking about? I never made so much money in the stock market. I paid for it. I brought trips to Africa. Paid through off of making money through the markets, where crypto was going crazy when Trump was president. When the stock market was going to the moon when Trump was president. Now, under Biden, the stock market's tanking. They're talking about more and more far left extremist leftist policies that just, you saw what that did to Europe. You saw what it did to Venezuela with Greece economy collapse. How it's just messing up Europe's economy. And now that's why they're allowing so many because they have illegal immigrants over there too, man. So yeah, it's just a lot, and we're not appreciated. We're not tolerated like that at all. Um, and a lot of people have been going through some really bad treatment. Like some people, even Amber Rose said, and I know this is going a little bit longer past 10 minutes, but this is really important. Even Amber Rose said that a lot of your favorite celebrities are actually Trump supporters, but they can't. Like if you notice, the ones that haven't been out there speaking, it's probably because they actually support Trump. They don't want to go out there and campaign for Kamala. They probably actually support Trump, but they're not going to say that. Why? Because they know that you're going if you support Kamala, it's like a cult. Um, they will boycott you. They will delete you, block you, unfriend you. You will lose support. There was this woman. She had 2 million followers or something like that on TikTok or whatever the app was, and she lost 400,000 followers because she didn't even really like supported her Trump. She just made a point against hers. She probably even going to vote for hers. She just had a critique against hers, and she lost a quarter of her followers. 400,000 followers, gone. So that's why a lot of these people don't want to come out and critique her, let alone go against her, because the sisterhood, the identity politics, the code, the color coding is really a real thing. All right, y'all. So if you watch this far, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Take the knowledge that you get and make a informed decision. Not a decision on your favorite color, not a decision on your favorite sex, but a decision on policies that will benefit you, your family, in this country. God bless.